I should warn you that this video is being done completely on the fly. Just over 2 hours ago, Liz Truss, the British Prime Minister, resigned after just 45 days in the job. I've got stuff in my fucking fridge that lasts longer than that. And the British government and the opposition are making us the laughingstock of the entire sodding world. But I'm not going to talk about Liz Truss because, frankly, the people that run this country aren't worth my time and effort, nor should they be yours. So instead, I read an article as I was leaving the house. On Mumsnet, a woman wrote saying that she'd gone to work with a spider brooch on her jumper because it's coming up to Halloween. But after a couple of hours, her manager came over and said, please can you remove that brooch because it's causing one of your colleagues to be distressed and terrified of a brooch. So, let's have a look at the brooch in question. I mean, fuck me, yeah, that's terrifying. That's pure nightmare fuel. I apologise, some of you have probably died of terror. I know that arachnophobia is one of the more common phobias, but that isn't really a spider, it just looks a bit like it. I mean, if the woman had come to work with an actual funnel web on her desk, then maybe there could be a complaint. So the woman removed the brooch and hasn't worn it since. However, if I had been in that situation and my boss had approached me saying, can you remove that? I would ask, is there anything in the company's official dress code saying I can't wear it? And if there isn't, go to my colleague and tell them to fuck off. Because this is something that's happening more and more in society. People with the attitude, I don't like it, so you can't have it. Recently, I had a woman approach me in a supermarket to say, excuse me, I don't like tattoos. To which I replied, well, don't fucking have any then. Because as far as I'm aware, there's no law saying I have to have my ink covered up. In fact, I think the only places you have to do that, if you're an employee, is on some airlines and at the Disney resorts. Again though, she doesn't like it, so I shouldn't be allowed to have it. And if we take it to the extreme, on my left arm, I have a tattoo of the Grim Reaper. If I meet someone who's uncomfortable with skeletons, do I have to hack my fucking arm off? Another example is a few weeks ago, some vegan activists threw buckets of fake blood down the aisles of a supermarket. Now, I get where they're coming from because being vegan is the most ethical choice. It's also quite expensive. But trying to bully people into your point of view just makes you look petty and ignorant. The correct way, I believe, if you want to get the law changed to remove animal products, is lobby your MP. But you'll have to be quick because they're resigning every 5 fucking minutes. A phrase I often hear from Americans is you do you, and I think that's the point of this short, rambling video. You do you, do what makes you happy, provided it's not causing harm to anyone else. So if a woman wants to wear an item of clothing with a spider on it, she should be allowed to. And if her colleague doesn't like that, because let's be clear again, it isn't really a spider, they could either look the other way or preferably grow the fuck up. If you want to have tattoos, get them. You're hurting no one other than yourself while it's being done. And I know I spend a lot of time on this channel criticising people, but I hope I only do so if it's justified. Say, if I'm talking about trans women, no problem with trans women, provided they're not trying to compete in female-only sports or use women-only spaces, because that's taking rights away from women. Anyway, I don't know what to say now, so I'm going to go home, put on the news and scream at the television for a few hours. As ever, thanks for watching.